back to the Baton Rouge Regional for the NCAA tournament. It's time to talk with the Lady Tigers from LSU. They will play the 4 o'clock game on Saturday against Jackson State. Head coach Kim Mulkey will be joining us in a little bit, but we're joined now by two players. To my immediate left is graduate guard Khayla Pointer, and on the far end of the table is graduate guard Jailin. As we have been doing, we will address in-person questions first. Just raise your hand. We do have a roving mic. For those who are joining us via Zoom, if you have a question, you can raise your hand, and we will address your questions when we get done with the in-person questions. I do have a favor to ask for those asking. If you have a question for both players, if you would please designate which player you would like to answer first, and that will help those that are doing all the transcriptions of the press conference to help them out. That is a request for them. So with that, welcome, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll open up the floor for questions for Khayla and for Jailin.
Yeah, this is for Khayla. Since Alexis went down, y'all have had 3 of your lowest scoring totals of the year. But I mean, last game it went up like 10 points. Are y'all getting kind of used to that, and other people stepping up to replace her at 16 points?
Yeah, well, you have to have a next man up mentality. And obviously, we lost Lex, for a couple of games there. But that just means everybody has to do a little bit more. Coach emphasized to us in practice, you might have to score. Somebody has to score 6 more points, or you might have to get 8 or 10 more rebounds. So you just kind of try to level it out a little bit. Obviously, yes, we did miss her, point production, but everybody's just trying to step up and make up for what we lost.
I'd like both Khayla and Jailin to answer this. We can start with Khayla. Just how do you do more without trying to do too much?
I think when you play the game of basketball, you just remember that you're out there having fun. So it might be that you take a little bit more shots, and you create more possessions for yourself, whether that's, getting some offensive rebounds, is causing some turnovers. So you let the game come to you. You don't go out there and just start, shooting every shot that you get. But you have to be more aggressive, and you kind of have to have a different, mindset and mentality that I got to help my team a little bit more.
Just to piggyback off Khayla, you just got to have that mentality. But just play your game. You can't play outside of what you do. So just do that to the best of your ability, and like she said, take a couple more shots and do a little bit more extra for the teams, like get a couple more rebounds or something like that, make a defensive stop.
This is a question for both players. Khayla first. You've never had a break this long in a season, probably. Was that a welcome break? I mean, did you really benefit from it, and or do you know that yet? And what are your thoughts going forward from that?
Yeah, I think we've had a pretty good couple of weeks, focusing on ourselves, taking a little rest here and there, and preparing for who we might play. But I think the team has been doing well. We've got some shots up, building a little bit of chemistry. So I'm very happy with where we are right now, and we're very confident going into tomorrow.
Yeah, we have very good weeks. This week especially has just been, everybody's been toned in, zoned in, everything. We just been getting after it as a team. Everybody's been locked in, taking the right shots, doing the right things on offense and defense, and, just trying to get better and, get ready for the next game.
Jailin, just how would you describe Jackson State as a team? Obviously, have won 18 games in a row at this point. Just how would you describe them as a team overall, and what y'all know about them?
They're a good team, really scrappy. They got bigs inside, they got guards. I say they're a really solid team. We have to come to play and match their intensity.
Khayla, congratulations on the All-American honors. When did hosting become a real thing for you guys, a real goal? Was it that way all year, or was it a certain point in the year? And now that you're here, does it seem like you're at the NCAA tournament because you're playing at home? I mean, there's all these different trappings and different teams here, but what does the feel like now that you're actually here?
Thank you for that. But we were actually just talking about it over there in the hallway. We were like, it feels a little weird. Obviously, we haven't made the tournament that much as our career has been here. And definitely we haven't hosted. So it is kind of funny, having to come in a different door. And, we're still in our locker room, still in our little area, but, we walk out there on the court and it's like, wow, this is March Madness. We're here. But we're really, really excited. We're excited to be here. And obviously, we've had different goals and stuff that we had all year that, we keep within our locker room. But, hosting has been a goal that we've had our eyes set on for a while here. And I think every game we just took it game by game and just tried to go 1-0 and, focus on the game plan and execute we wanted to win at the end of the game. And when you put those pieces together and you go take it game by game, and we win here and check this column off, we, led to hosting. And but that's nothing to the preparation that we put in all year. We've worked hard and we've really made it an account to everybody to be accountable and, holding yourself and being the best that you can be and doing whatever you can do to help the team.
Just the idea of being here in this moment, and Coach Kim has talked about, you all wanting to extend this season as long as possible, play together, you like the feeling of winning and continuing those kinds of things. Now that you're here in this moment, could you speak to that and the idea of, let's see how long we can go?
Yeah, Coach been on us about, especially like the seniors, just having a sense of urgency. It's one and done now. So it's a blessing to be here, and we're excited to be here, and we're going to keep fighting to extend the season. That's all we want to do, is win.
Earlier in the year, Coach talked about just kind of keeping y'all level, not getting too high, not getting too low. For both of you girls, how is she able to kind of keep y'all level, knowing that this is the biggest stage?
Yeah, well, like I said before, we've never really been here before in these shoes, so you kind of don't really get to have a big head or be cocky in an aspect. But that also goes to our character and who we are as people. We're not that type of, those type of people. We don't carry ourselves that way anyways. So, you try not to get caught in a moment. Obviously, we see the season that we're having, and we're very, very excited, and happy of all the stuff that we've been able to accomplish and the goals that we've been able to accomplish this year. But there's always more basketball to play. And obviously, everybody has that one ultimate goal, and that's to be cutting down nets and win a national championship. So when you always keep your eye on that last goal, it's kind of easy to stay focused and stay locked in.
Yeah, it's just what she said. Like, we're just very humble people, and we know not to get, too big of a head, because, that can bite you in the butt a lot of times if you get ahead of yourself. So we just try to keep our eyes on the prize and, stay true to who we are.
To both of the players, I guess Khayla first, naturally, and we've talked a lot about Kim Mulkey and what she's brought as your head coach, but what can you share about the other coaches on the staff, Satia, Daphne, Kaylin? What have they brought to the team? How have they improved you as players and whatnot?
Oh, yeah, they're great. Obviously, coaches, passion and intensity is fueled through everyone. But they get after us, they stay on us, but they also love us a little bit. They crack little jokes and mess with us while we're out there on the court. I know Messer's always messing with us when we're dribbling or, trying to block our shot and stuff. But, we have a relationship with them. And when you have that relationship with your coaches, your assistant coaches, and then your head coach, you want to play for them, you want to play hard. And I think that's the reason we play, and that you see that out there while we're on the court.
Yeah, they're definitely great coaches. They sit with us before and after practice to go over plays. They work with us just like in skill development. They always motivating us to, to be better and always keep confidence in us. Like you said, like we have that relationship with them coaches, and they play with us, but we get serious too. So it's a joy playing with them.
Jailin, has it been different as the season's gone on? Y'all went from a team with very modest expectations, and the wins built up, and y'all got ranked, and now you're hosting. Obviously, these other teams here look at y'all as the team they have to go through to advance. Has it been different to go from being kind of the team that is trying to do that to being the team that everybody's kind of gunning for?
Yeah, it's very different, actually. We're so used to being the underdogs, and now we have a target on our back, and we're really going to get everybody's best game. So it's a difference. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's hard, but we got to come to play every game. We can't slap around or just play around each and every game. So that's the main difference.
Yeah, this is for Khayla. In past years, when you looked at Baylor from afar, looking at Baylor just destroying teams, and you probably wonder how are they so consistent. Once Kim became your coach, what did you learn about, the secret or the essence of Kim Mulkey basketball? What's the secret?
What's the secret? Coach doesn't want anything for you but just to play hard, really, honestly. She keeps the game really, really simple for us. We have a few sets that we run, and then we play hard on defense. It's really not I hate to just make it like that, but that that really is. And when you put that what's the word I'm looking for? When you put that effort and that intensity and that passion, and then you have her on the sideline like that, just cheering for you, it just makes you want to just go 10 times harder. And obviously we have a very, very talented roster this year. So when we came and we gelled together, look at everything we've accomplished.
Yeah.
We'll stay with Khayla. Jailin, you can answer this if you like, but I feel like this game is going to feel like the Florida game with the fan support that you guys will have and how the bigs were important in that game as well. I guess, what are your expectations for tomorrow night's game?
Yeah, I hope our fans come out. I think they're really, really excited. Obviously, we haven't hosted in a very, very long time. But yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be a game for us. Like I said, like Jay said, Jackson State is a great team. They have good guards, they have good inside play, so we have to make sure that we come to play. But I'm definitely happy about our home court advantage and our atmosphere playing in front of the best fans in the world.
Yeah, I could see it being like the Florida game just because of the atmosphere. But yeah, we just got to come to play. They are a good team, but the home court advantage is something that we have put into our arsenal basically this whole season because the crowd has been our sixth man of the year type. So yeah.
Obviously, the men's tournament kicked off yesterday. Big upset. This is for both of you as well. St. Peter's, huge upset. Have y'all talked about that? Do you think about that?
Man, it's crazy. We were watching it last night when we were here watching, Missouri State play. We were watching it on the phone, and I was like, wow, I really couldn't believe it, honestly. And I was like, it's March. It's March, and obviously, like we mentioned earlier, everybody has a sense of urgency. You have those seniors and, certain conferences, even when they even make it to the tournament, they feel like they have something to prove, and they want to say, hey, I can play with y'all too. And I think you see that, and that's why you see so many upsets and stuff. So, again, when we talk about ourselves, we just have to make sure that we focus on ourselves, really, and do what we do best and stay true to ourselves. Make sure we push the ball in transition, make sure we rebound, really tune in on our defense. Obviously, they have some great players, but, we need to come in, we need to play together so we can focus.
Yeah, the main things that I got from it was really like seeding really doesn't matter. It's who wants it more. And, that's where the upset's coming from because everybody's, I guess, focused on seeding is, they this seed or, they're that seed. And, the underdog wanted it more.
Players, Khayla first. What's it like to play for a coach that's so passionate that she holds everybody accountable, even referees? I know you're going crazy over there, and then of course, the last game, what happened at the end. But what's it like to play for a coach like that that everybody's accountable and she just gets after it?
Yeah, obviously Coach Kim is who I've watched her for a long, long time over there at Baylor. Used to admire her outfits and just to see her passion, her intensity, getting on the refs and, getting on her players. So when it comes full circle and she comes here and she coaches us, it's kind of cool to see it up close, but she does nothing less but just fight for her players, whether that's, getting on us or whether that's getting on the refs. Like she's gonna give it to them. Good call, bad call, whatever. Coach is always fighting for us. So it's great to have, that support and a coach like that cares for you and it really has your back.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that she has our back. She's, like Kay said, she's going to fight for us in any way possible. She's going to get on us, but she's going to get on the refs. But she's always going to encourage us to, keep going. Regardless she's getting on us or not, she's going to tell you, shoot the ball. She don't care if she's yelling at you. You just got to play your game, and, it's great to play for her, and I'm thankful that I got the opportunity to play for her.
Khayla and Jailin, thank you all very much for your time. I got practice and good luck tomorrow. Head coach Kim Mulkey will be
Thank you,
joining
guys.
us
Thank you.
in 5 minutes from now. A recording of this press conference will be available in the NCAA Digital Media Hub at ncaa.veritone.com. Transcripts are provided by ASAP and will be posted shortly. Again, head coach Kim Mulkey will be joining us in 5 minutes. Thanks for joining us.